All right, and good afternoon, everybody. It is Angie Atkinson, and I'm here with the lovely and talented Lisa Colucci. Lisa, welcome back.
Hello. Thank you.
My pleasure. We apologize for our delay. It's totally my fault. I upgraded to Windows 11 this morning, and my computer said, "No, you're not going live today." So we had to have a talk, but we did. Yeah. We're good now. So again, apologies for being late. Eventually, our admins our mod squad will be in the chat here with some of them, and they will be helping you to know how to get back with us next time. And we have, I think I have a little delay today, so I apologize for that. But in case you're new around here, Lisa and I do this stream every Tuesday. Hey, Ellen, Chris, Gigi. We come in here, we talk with you, and we share some information. So today we're going to talk about holidays and narcissists, specifically this time Thanksgiving, but in general.
In general, so, as we enter the season, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Yeah. So
here we go. Hang on.
About the holidays with the narcissist.
Oh my goodness. I have yet to hear a good story.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. It's a rough time of year. People feel all kinds of things about wanting to go see family, but not wanting to go see the family because the narcissist is there. Not even wanting to see good people in the family because the narcissist is there. Dealing with a narcissistic partner, having to deal with the way they ruin holidays. The way, it goes on and on. Make it about themselves. It's just not. Basically, what I think of this topic today is we're doing a self-care talk here, guys, because this isn't a pleasant situation. They make holidays horrible.
They really
do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and not only do they like ruin the holidays, like if with your nuclear family, right? But and then when you go to your extended family, it's all about them. And you spend your whole time basically trying to, at least I did, trying to tiptoe around them and make sure that nobody's too mad and everybody's calm. And it's exhausting.
It's exhausting.
You know? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I suggest new traditions if you've gone away from the narcissist. So the other side of this point is the people who have moved on.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
From the narcissist and they're feeling lonely on the holidays.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we're going to try to cover both of those.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. Mm-hmm. So let's just start with those of you who have already left for real quick.
Loneliness in the holiday season. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What I found most effective is to create new traditions for, even your kids or even your friends or however you want to do it. Like
even alone. Mm-hmm.
Even alone. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And, there's like, one of my clients likes to go volunteer. Mm-hmm. Every Thanksgiving she goes and serves, and Christmas she goes and serves everybody else their food in the homeless shelters. And some, everybody has different traditions. What did you have any new traditions when you left your narcissist?
See, I've always had a thing with holidays, so I didn't know some personally, but I hear a lot of people doing things and I can suggest things to people. Like someone just yesterday was telling me, you know what? Because I suggested exactly what you just said, well, maybe be around people, go, if you don't want to volunteer at a homeless shelter, maybe a home where older people live and they're lonely and their families don't visit them. And, that could be cool and bring some cool stories and share cool stories with people that are older than you. Anyway, she's like, you know what I really want to do is go see a movie. So she went and she's like, is that selfish? I said, no, it's awesome. Do it.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a great Thanksgiving tradition to do with yourself. Go see a movie. And then I'm like, plan a meal somewhere, see what's open first. So you're not stuck wandering town looking for something open and having McDonald's Thanksgiving, which can be funny too. That's okay.
Can be. Yes.
It can be okay. I think it's finding things that make you feel okay. And it doesn't matter if it's giving to others or not on this day of, you don't have to have a traditional tradition.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. And I think that's exactly it. I mean, I also suggested to some people in past years, like Lisa was mentioning earlier, self-care. It's a great day for self-care if you're all by yourself,
Yeah.
Sometimes, I don't know if we're doing that this year, but sometimes we try to have like live streams on. I don't think we planned anything this year, did we?
We did it on Thanksgiving. I was going to try and do one sometime around the next holidays coming up, but
maybe we can talk about that. Yeah. So we try to have family get-togethers when we can. I think everybody's busy this year, but we can work something out, right?
I may go on the Facebook group and go live there on the Facebook group for a very short, just
Okay.
hey, what's up? I was thinking of that, but yeah.
Oh, and while we're discussing that, somebody, Jack, was asking about your other, like, are you going to do another session today? Or are you going to do a session tomorrow for your live over on your channel?
Yeah, this past couple weeks have gotten nuts. So last week I meant to do 3 and I did none, and I'm sorry. So yes, I'm gonna, not today. I'm thinking tomorrow, maybe today, but tomorrow for sure.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll send out your messages or whatever.
I'll send out messages, hopefully.
Okay. All right. Oh, Fatima said she got a kitty. Oh, congratulations.
Kitty.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. So the other thing you can do too is, you know, if you are, if you have questions, if you're by yourself and you have questions, let us know in the chat. But for right now, we're going to talk about when you're still with a narcissist, how do you deal, right? And so the first thing I want to tell you is gray rock, of course, that sucks on the holidays, right? So I think it comes down to remembering a couple of things. One reason that narcissists don't like holidays, or why they make holidays miserable, is because you have the nerve to think about other people on the holidays, like your children and other family members and everything. So if there's a way for you to give them a little extra attention, I mean, don't gag, but try. But still, there's almost nothing you can do to make it perfect with a narcissist, right? Or with anyone for that matter. I mean, things happen. But with a narcissist, they're more, what's the word, Lise? What's the word I'm looking for here?
They need their ego stroked.
They're more volatile, right?
Volatile,
so,
yeah.
So if you can stand to do it just to keep the peace, you know, do what you have to do. Outside of that, I would say, you know, try to gray rock, try to do a lot of self-care around that time, and do whatever you can to make it, you know, like, you know, these people, you've dealt with these people for a long time, or this person, whoever it is in your life. And so you kind of know, like, well, last year when I didn't do A, then B happened. So if you can still do A and enjoy yourself, and do A, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that is. Do you have thoughts for people still dealing with narcissists, Lise?
If you're able to, if you're alone with them, just you and them, it'll be a little more tricky, but take some breaks in the day.
Yeah.
Have something set up for yourself that makes you happy, you know, even if it's teeny tiny. If you're not alone with them and you're at like a party or a family get together, definitely take the breaks. And you can always just have to go to the bathroom a lot. And you know, I always say fake a UTI, whatever you got to do. Whatever you got to do. Go to the bathroom a lot. And when you're in the bathroom, don't just sit there. Look, wash your hands with warm water. Talk to yourself nice in the mirror, even if it's not out loud. Things, you know, use the time.
On your phone.
Yeah. Talk to your friends on your phone. That's right. Go outside if you can, if it's warm enough. If you're cornered by narcissistic family at a party or whatever, a family get together, and you're cornered by the narcissist, scan the room for someone else to talk to, excuse yourself to the bathroom, take 3 minutes in the bathroom, and then find that other person and hook onto them, so that, you know, that those people stay around in the pod of the people that are fine. So you're not able to be cornered. Yeah.
And it's, I mean, everybody's situation is going to be different. You're going to have some narcissists who are more controlling, some who are less. But like sometimes I've heard from clients that people would say, well, you know, they got drunk at Christmas and ruined it or whatever. And if you know that's going to happen, you know, maybe you water down the drinks. I don't know. Maybe think ahead. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
I don't know. So yeah, I think these are all good suggestions. All right, what do you say we just jump in the chat and see what everybody means this week? All right, let's see. Hello everybody. Hello Gigi, thank you. Cheyenne Black, Ellen C, happy to see you back again. Ellen C has 3 kitties. How many people in here have kitties? At least you have dogs, right? Do you have kitties too?
No kitties. No
kitties, only dogs.
No kitty. No.
He's also Apple and not PC. So what are you gonna do?
We have kitties next door that come over.
Oh, that counts. That counts. As long as your dogs are like, yeah. Okay. Ellen says our narcissists make everything horrible, and that's no lie. They really do.
Mm-hmm.
Darlene says, when I was a kid, I used to wonder why my dad, hey, Darlene, why my dad usually picked holidays to disappear for a few weeks. Thanks to you ladies, I know now. You're probably right. And
Yeah.
I would,
Couldn't take it.
I would, right.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess that is your dad not the narcissist or he is?
Sounds like it.
I'm
Maybe.
curious. Yeah, if he is, maybe you need to be checking around about, you might have some sisters and brothers out there you don't know about.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. UNA, hey Peggy. Oh, I just scrolled right too far down and find Peggy's comment. I hate when I do that. I do that every time, don't I? Okay, but we're there. We're there.
Okay.
Helpful Mom, thank you for sharing all of our awesome reminders. We could not do this without you, my friend. Gigi says, yes, I fell for holiday-induced conversation trap. Oh boy. How are you? Ended in insults, false accusations, reinventing history, hanging up when I started to talk. So when we're dealing with narcissists, don't tell them anything that isn't about them.
Yep. Even the good stuff. Even the good stuff in your life, ignore it. Don't tell them the good stuff either. Because
they don't get to know.
No, they'll tear it down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Even if you're telling them, if you're saying anything about, I mean, you might as well just let them talk and then just respond. Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. If
really? How was that for you? Oh, wow. Yeah.
And that's a little tip for everybody. If you if you do have a narcissist that you're dealing with and you want to just keep the peace at a holiday thing, just keep asking them questions about themselves.
Oh, they love
because
it. Mm-hmm.
They do. And yeah, they do. Okay. Fatima says, it's my first time ever having a cat and they are very interesting creatures. I'm learning something every, oh my gosh. Yeah, they're awesome. I have so much fun with them. Okay, Jennifer says, I've been discarded this year. It's a blessing. I see that now. Yes. And he never came to my side for the holiday. Well, this is the year for you to just come back and take over, right, Jennifer? Because you dealt with probably the disappointment. A lot of people deal with disappointment at the holidays when their person won't show up. When we're talking about these people, but now I'm glad that you see it's a blessing. Because what do we always tell them? We see dodge a bullet, right?
Dodge a bullet for sure. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, do you have any thoughts for Jennifer for this year? Maybe self-care. What are your plans, Jennifer? Let's know these thoughts for Jennifer.
Yeah. What is she doing? And recognizing that person was never by your side at holidays is sometimes there's a little grief you got to feel part of the day. And then there's the relief of like, wow, now I can actually be there for myself at least and find things that I want to do for this holiday or go see friends and family that they didn't let me see or, know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Let's see here. DJ Warrior says, hey, DJ, I wish I could share this with a friend who's much younger and struggling over narcissists, making it about themselves, rejecting them days before and after, spending a fortune on a family turkey. Yeah, this is the worst part. I mean, they very often do choose the holidays to destroy you. And, sometimes they do it because they don't want to have to buy you any gifts, or sometimes they do it because they have somebody else they need to go to the holidays with, or sometimes they do it because they're just assholes.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Sure, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts for DJ about the younger friend who is struggling with rejection?
It's hard to get the information to people and have them ready to hear it, to younger people sometimes, or not even younger. I've spoken to people where they have wanted to share the information with family members who also are being victims of the narcissist. And the family members, when they share the information, turn on the person and say, that's not what's happening. They're peacekeepers. So they're like, well, this is family. We're supposed to get along, so sharing information is great. And it's also can be like, obviously she's saying she wishes she could share the information, which means she maybe tried and it didn't work, or people come to it when they're ready.
Yeah.
I'd say, yeah, right. I don't know what else to say there.
I think you're right. I think you can show them the information. It's just like you can lead a horse to water and you can't make them drink, right? Because that's all you can do. If he or she is not ready for the information, then they will not receive it. But if they are, maybe it will help them. So
Right. And sometimes just planting the seed years later is like, oh my gosh, 5 people have told me this.
yeah,
It must not be me. This must be something, right? And then they say, I wish I had listened earlier, but that's okay. So, yeah,
better late than never.
better late than never. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Right. All right. Very good. Good. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, thank you, Ellen C. and Richard. I appreciate you. They have a nice comment. They said, nice. I was, okay. Thank you guys. Ellen C says, I love our Facebook group. We have a great Facebook group. Lisa's in there all the time, by the way, if you guys aren't aware of that. She is one of my partners at Queen Wing. I should have mentioned that earlier for those of you who are new around here. And she does amazing work. She has created this group program that is, people are just raving about it with the coaching and the group support throughout the week and then the live face-to-face Zoom coaching. Do you want to talk about that really quick for these folks that are in here?
Oh yeah, this may be a good time of year if people need a little extra support and a little extra face-to-face and having someone that actually listens and a group of people that listen. Not that I'm like, oh, I listen, but like everybody.
Right, but you also have
She does listen. But it might be a good time for, if you're interested, the group, it runs 4 weeks. Whenever you purchase the 4 weeks, you get 4 weeks. So when I say it's listed per month, but what I mean is up 4 weeks worth of time. So, it could get you through the holidays, having support, and it's pretty much anything related to narcissistic recovery.
Yeah. And you have people that stay in.
Oh yeah,
long term. Yeah.
Exactly. Some people need it a month, and other people choose to use it to do work on themselves to heal this long term abuse that they've lived through. So
I mean, if this speaks anything to you guys, when I was trying to help Lisa put together like the web pages for it and stuff, and I said, do you think anybody would do a testimonial? And people did video testimonials. That is unheard of in our
they offered it.
I mean, they offered it. I couldn't believe it. So I mean, that to me speaks volumes. I don't know if you guys know the significance of that, but it's a big deal. It really is. So just if you're interested, it's significantly less expensive than one-on-one coaching, which she also offers that as well. But it's ongoing support. Like you have the group message throughout the week, right? What's it called? A group chat, private group chat.
Yeah, we have a messenger chat on Facebook right now. It's on Facebook, but you don't need to use that. You can,
but you can if you want.
But you can have that, and it's.
And so Messenger also works with Instagram, I think. So you could even connect that.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay, we'll talk more about that. But just so in case anybody's looking for low cost, and again, people rave about it like they rave about it. Okay.
And I love them. And everyone, all I can say is it's an awesome group of people. Like I feel lucky to be able to talk to them.
Well, and like attracts like, so awesome is as awesome does. Come on and be awesome. All right. Okay. Peggy says, I did find that spending special days and holidays alone, it starts to feel surreal. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
I remember
really
when I was, tell me, Lisa, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go. You remember. Go.
I was going to say the first time I spent a holiday alone, it felt like a big deal to me was, I was like 19. It was the 4th of July. And that doesn't seem like a big deal to a lot of people because some of you are not even American, but those of you who are, well, even if you're not, you understand that was a big holiday for my family growing up. We always got together every 4th of July. And so the first time I wasn't able to go and nobody would help me get there, I felt kind of broken and terrible about it. I remember sitting with my cat I lived in my college town on the square there where there was a courthouse in the middle and I was on one of the apartments around, anyway. And so I remember sitting with my cat on one of the lions. What are they called? Big concrete lions or gargoyles or whatever. And watching from across town, the fireworks and just crying like a little loser. But I'm just kidding. I wasn't being a loser. I was just, it was sad. It was a sad moment.
Yeah.
So I really do understand. And it did feel surreal. And still in hindsight, I can remember exactly. I'm gonna have to stop talking about it right now so I don't cry about it, right? But it does feel surreal.
It does.
But later, right? It later as I got older, and now I don't have kids, so I'm lucky that way. But when I have spent other holidays alone since then, and even it felt weird. It felt weird, but you keep going, Peggy, and you start your own traditions, like we talked about before.
Yeah.
But do you have any of those? At least tell me about your thoughts about this.
Oh, well, yeah, that feeling like the rest of the world is moving on and doing something and you're standing still. It's a very weird feeling. And I can remember doing that once, walking the streets of San Francisco on Christmas, looking for anything open. I thought, I'll go to the movies. I had a whole plan of what I was going to do by myself. Like I thought I'm going to rock this. Okay. And everything was closed because I didn't check ahead. And this is before cell phones and was because I'm old, you guys. So for real. and I remember walking and having that exact feeling she just said, like, this is surreal. This is weird. But you know what? I decided in the middle of it that I was going to embrace the absolute romantic, like, ennui of walking the streets of a beautiful city by myself. And it felt kind of cool. So it was, so it actually became a fond memory. But at first I was like starting to choke up and panic, like, oh, now what do I do? Oh my gosh, I can't survive. I'm going to have to go home and read the phone book or something, like, just to
Thank goodness for the internet, right?
There was nothing then.
Yeah. And that's the other thing too with the internet now. It does help because there are a lot of people in our similar situation. So that's important. Okay. Kelly Starlight, hello, I love your name. It's awesome. We appreciate you. Thank you. She said, hello, beautiful ladies. Hey, Dr. Marnie in the house again. Hey, girl. Hey, welcome back. Dr. Marnie was one of our co-authors, at least, for the evolution of Echo. Anthology. The word I couldn't recall last week.
That's right.
Silliness. All right. Let's see. Maria says, go no contact and let them be their miserable selves with their demonic mess. You're not wrong. Not wrong. Yep. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Everybody loves and appreciates you, Lise, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Gigi says, I fell for holiday. Did we already talk about that one? Yeah, we did. The holiday induced and then the hang up. Okay, we talked about it. I had to go back up to find Peggy's comment. I lost myself for a minute.
That's okay.
Okay, Elizabeth says, I will spend my Christmas alone and I'm a little bit afraid of it. Okay, I totally get it. But Elizabeth, now that you know, you've got a whole month and 2 days to plan ahead, right? So what do you start thinking about? What can I do that is not going to make me sad, right? So maybe you be your own Santa Claus. You put a couple, guys do trees over there. You do, right? Put a couple of gifts under the tree or whatever your tradition is over there for yourself. Maybe you go and you help in a homeless shelter or make Christmas cookies or go eat Chinese food. I mean, there are lots of different things you could do. I know Chinese food is usually open on Christmas, right?
Check what's open.
And if I remember,
call ahead.
Yeah. I can't remember. I know she's in Europe, but I can't remember where in Europe. Maybe somebody knows. But okay, sorry, you were saying.
No. So, and if you don't feel like going out and you feel like, okay, you know what? I just want to stay home. I know I'm going to be sad, but I'm scared. Get a list of movies to watch that you've been wanting to watch, or and literally have a list to choose from. Plan ahead. Don't wait till the last couple days before. Get yourself some yummy food. Have a list have some friends you can call that if you have that available to you. And I spent New Year's Eve 3 years ago alone. I had spent my kids were there, but they were doing their thing off, so it was like by myself. And I was a little like, dang it, everyone's out, everyone's doing something. Or, you know what I did? Me and Sarah from the admin over.
Sarah Brown.
We had a little party.
I love her.
We talked on the phone all night, and we had the silliest, toast.
Oh yeah.
It was.
I'm a little jealous. I wasn't invited.
It was really funny, and so like that was perfect, and it was so simple, is what I'm getting at. It didn't take a lot, and we both were like, oh, we got company, all right, So sometimes
yeah.
it's sad, and if you don't have anyone to do that with, then find a movie, find whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
Good music.
And I forgot to. You mentioned you guys were on Zoom when you did this, right?
No,
Or,
we were just on
or
the phone.
some.
We weren't even
On
on
the phone.
video. We were just, yeah.
Let's see. There's so many, and that's another thing you can think about. And so, yeah, very good stuff. Very good stuff. Yes. Okay. Wait a minute. Where are we here? Okay. Sorry about that. I'm trying to catch everybody's comments. Okay. So that would be okay. Belle, hey Belle says happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and may it be peaceful, joyful, simple, and full of love. I'm well. Thanks for asking. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Belle. She says, trying to do her own thing. I know you are. I know you've been through a lot too. Okay, Cheyenne Black says, I have a question. My dad is being so mean to me because I'm going to my mom's for dinner. I told him to come down the day after and I'd make him dinner, but he won't budge. It makes me want to ditch everyone. Listen, Cheyenne, listen to me very carefully. If you want to go to your mom's for dinner, go to your mom's for dinner. And then tell your dad, if you'd like to have dinner the next day, I'll be there cooking. And if you wouldn't, let me see
I'll
it.
still be there cooking. You just won't be eating it. Yeah, right.
Right. Unless he's doing, this is what they do. They love the double bind at Christmas and holidays, Thanksgiving, all the holidays. They love it. They want you to feel uncomfortable. They want you to feel like, I will not tolerate any less. And of course, if you've already made plans with your mother, and I'm guessing maybe she'll be alone or whatever if you don't go, or it doesn't matter. What matters is, where do you want to go? Who do you want to be with? Go be with that person. And great rock your dad. Just, well, I'm sorry you can't make it, Dad, but if you are interested, I will be there the next day cooking, and leave it.
You're not responsible for his feelings. You're doing what's right for the situation, and you're offering a good solution. So
right. If he is you said you told him to come down the day after you're making dinner. So here's my thing. The day after, it sounds to me like he doesn't live in your house and you don't live in his house. So unless he's financially supporting you, you do not owe him a damn Thanksgiving dinner. Okay. So he can make his choice. I know that sounds harsh, and I know it's much easier said than done, believe me. But you could just not answer the phone when he calls if he's going to treat you that way. What would he do? I mean, I could probably tell you all the things he would do.
Right.
But Elise, I just got a notification for your appointment.
Yeah, I was going to tell you, I've got a few more minutes. Yeah, we've got time.
Okay. All right. So what are your thoughts for Cheyenne?
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I mean, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I mean, you're not responsible for another adult's emotional, you're not doing anything hurtful to them. You're offering a great solution. And if they don't want to take it,
it's and listen, my guess is the thing that my people used to do is when they wanted something from me that they wanted me to change my plans or do something different, they would hold something over my head, right? Like, well, we won't give you this if you don't do that or whatever. Whereas in this case, unless he's literally like paying for you to live, or he's giving you something you can't do without, like on a material level,
right? Or
even like I don't know if he's babysitting for you, what his deal is, but yeah. And even if that's the case, you choose to take the chocolate or not, as Brandon always says, like you can take the chocolate and then deal with the BS, or you can not take the chocolate, do it yourself, and not deal with the BS.
Right.
Right.
And you're still not responsible for their emotions. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Lise. That's 100% true. And that's,
I know, because a lot of people feel guilty when they say, like, to say fine, then just don't come. Then they feel guilty because they went to their moms instead of having,
Right.
But being guilted is manipulation. That's not healthy. It's not good for you. Yeah.
Right. And that's what they do. I mean, I have a whole plan for when my kids are old. I've already told them. When my kids, only one of them's an adult right now, but with my younger two, I've already told them, listen, it's okay if you need to go to your in-laws' house. Just come to my house the next day or the next week or whatever. We'll cool.
We'll make it work.
I don't need it to be a bunch of.
I don't mind 3 Thanksgivings as long as someone else is cooking.
Exactly. We could have like a non-traditional. Hold on one second. Ellen C, thank you so much. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Well, I really feel that way. I really genuinely
Right.
do, because I don't really think it's a big deal for myself, but I know that I've been exactly where she is right now. So
Mhm.
from 1 second, LNC, thank you so much for the super chat. I genuinely appreciate you so much. I know you're a longtime member of several of my different things, and I genuinely appreciate you. So she says, love what you do. Thank you as always for all that you do. Thank you for being so supportive in every way. Big hugs and love you. Thank you so much. Ellen, appreciate you very much. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, she says, LNC says, my family as a child always smoked a ham, and I never ate pork even as a child. Then I was labeled difficult. Now who cares? Right.
Yep. Yay.
Right.
You know, who cares? Yeah.
Like, somebody I used to know used to force me to eat liver when I was a child. Anybody ever taste that? It's terrible to me. I still won't touch it today. But like, why is it gonna smell like steak and taste like that?
Right. It's not right. It's just not right.
It's not right. Okay. Let's see here. UNA Peggy says, sometimes did I say this one? Peggy says sometimes they seem to be on the hunt and use holidays to restock their ammunition. I think that's absolutely true.
Oh yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't share any information about myself. I always recommend sharing as little information about yourself as possible with a narcissist, and Peggy's spot on about that. No question. And another thing, you guys, that I do is I will invite people to my Thanksgiving dinner if I know they don't have people.
Oh yeah.
So you know what I mean? And that helps too. So that's another thing, another way you can kind of, if you have a friend or like, a cute friend.
Yeah, you could even add, if you don't have people, you could go out and be like she's saying, go out and see if there's anybody that doesn't have anybody to be with, and do something. Or it's not letting a good friend know, hey, I'm alone and I'd love to hang out, like maybe on the weekend or something. People may invite you. It's being open about what's going on with you. Because I've had someone say, how come nobody knows? This is a good one. How come nobody steps up and invites me over? I'm a good person. Why don't my friends see that I'm alone? And I said, because you're always happy. Your face is, you're fine. Why would they wouldn't even know you're sad and lonely. Why would they think about it?
I think I know who you're talking about right now, and I won't say it. But I think I do. Anyway, I could be wrong. But that's really true. That's a very good point that you make. Yeah. And it's not that you should walk around being sad.
No. But it's like asking for what you need from people, and yeah.
And another thing I just thought of, jumping off what you said, Lise, if your friend happens to like say, I don't know, be a good dessert cook or like be a good dessert shopper, you could invite your friends to come after dinner and have dessert with you, or coffee or tea or whatever you want.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Just a thought.
I have someone coming after dinner. They're
see?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's perfect. And so whatever works for you and your situation, but also there's some pretty good like delivery services depending on where you live. It'll bring you a nice turkey dinner.
That's what I was thinking too. I know someone that they're together. She has a partner, but she's like, but we're together all the time, so it's kind of like we're alone. We're used to being around our big family, and they're really sad because they don't get to see their family. So instead, they ordered dinner.
That's perfect. Yeah.
And they're having it delivered, and it's a full turkey dinner and whatever, the traditional things. And she's like, that made it fun. That actually was fun. So
I think it's a great idea. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The next one is true. All right. Shastina, hello.
Hey, Shastina.
Shastina says hello. That's great. You almost have it done. Oh, they're talking. Shastina?
Yes.
Love her. Right. She's okay. Oh, LNC says, love the new Discord channel too. I'm so glad. So those people who are channel members, one of their perks over here is they get a private Discord where they get to interact with myself and my admin team. At least if you'd ever want to join, I would love to have you over there.
Sure. I don't even know what it is, so I'll have to look. Me and technology.
It's not like all under the Discord. Yeah, see, it's a gamer. It originally started out as a gamer thing, and now it's like something more. But it's like it's an off Facebook way to connect. But so I don't really have the time to do all the things at once, so we just have it for the channel members right now. And Jack and Hubble Mom and Christine are doing an amazing job over there with that group. So
cool.
Not that I'm surprised because we only have awesome people here. So anyway, okay. Lise, you have a call in 8 minutes. Should we
Yes.
grab one more or should we wrap up?
We can grab one more probably. Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, and Anna loves the Facebook group. We love it too. Okay, wait, let me see if I can scroll down a little bit here. Oh, yeah, Ellen says even at 2 a.m. on Facebook group is there, and you can always find someone to support you when you need to vent or whatever. And that is really true. That's why we have those groups, and we intentionally chose admins from around the world to make sure we always had somebody.
Make sure there's someone there. Yeah. And that is also one of with the messenger chat for the group coaching. That's one thing that even though most people are in the US, because of the nature of CPTSD and lack of sleep, there tends to be somebody around most hours, and the peer support happens all like 24/7. So it's been a
beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Indeed. And Belle says to both of us, thanks for taking the time to do this during the holiday week. Support is needed. Don't have a Facebook, but worth it to be a part of what sounds like a great group. Hey, I'm going to just say this really quickly to my admin group, my moderator group here. Please mention this to me later because I have a question and a favor for you to ask. Belle, talk to me later. Okay. We're going to help her out. Lise, you work well. Okay. Okay.
Hi, Belle.
Okay. I'm going to get ready to wrap up because Lisa has a call in 7 minutes now. Lisa, do you have anything else that you want to share with the group before we wrap up for today?
Just take care of yourself this, holiday season, and check in for support. We'll be around.
Yep, we'll be here. And we love you guys. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back here next week. Similar time, same channel. Please, I'll have the admin. I'll have the moderator group invite you into I don't know why I forgot, but
that's okay. You've got
just
only like 9 million things on your brain all the time.
Yeah, just a couple. And we will see you guys all over there. Over here next week. And Helpful Mom is doing a thing in the chat, I think, right now, where she's going to share all of the information on how to connect with both of us. Lisa is right here on YouTube. She's Lisa Colucci, Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Support. And she does live streams also. She's my partner over at Being. She does amazing work. Make sure you check out her coaching groups. We will see you guys next week otherwise, or you can see Lisa over on her channel.
Yeah, I'll be over there
today or tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
bye, Angie.
Thanks, Lisa. I appreciate you so much.
You too.
And everybody else. Thanks, guys.
You have a good holiday too, because I probably won't talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.